Pain, fighting my whole life.
Anger.
I'm ready.
This movie is full of emotions, and for me it's more than just a movie, but it's hope.
It's all downhill from here. Ice cold, you know. I go for broke. No joke, one smoke. I ain't mad, you know.
When I feel down, discouraged, this movie for me since 2015 has been a go-to. And today we have the opportunity of scoring Creed II. So welcome back to the channel, and let's get right into it. I remember when this movie first came out, I remember the trailer. The trailer wasn't the best trailer if you've seen it, and to be honest, and I think it's because they undersold the music. The actual score of the first two films, Creed I and Creed II, was scored by Ludwig Göransson. If you're not familiar with his work, he's the guy who scored Fruitvale Station, Black Panther, and recently Oppenheimer. Creed for me has been a staple, and I want to capture that today. The emotions that we're looking for as we're creating this is going to be hope. So it prompts a question: what is hope? Some of us have a thirst and a hunger for success, and except for that one guy that does the running YouTube videos, can't think of his name.
Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger.
He doesn't have a wall, but most people have a wall. It's when we get to that wall where we've exerted all of our strength, we've exerted all of our resources, we've exerted all of our trust and all of our beliefs. There's this wall that we hit where for some people we can't get over the other side of the wall, but I think the other side of that wall is hope. In the middle of the pain, in the middle of the anger, being a believer, I find hope in God, having comfort that he shelters, shields, protects, and especially in this season. So the scene that I particularly picked today to score is from Creed II. I've been gone for quite some time, and I got married, and we had a beautiful baby girl. And right now in this season, learning how to become parents has been a journey, and I think this scene really captures that emotion, where Bianca, played by Tessa Thompson, being a musician herself, she asked her husband to give her some time to go to the studio. And I remember there were a couple of weekends when my wife had to go to some events for work, and me being along with our daughter trying to keep it together. I'm not someone who freaks out or shows that I'm freaking out, but I think those were moments where I definitely got to my limit, just learning how to deal with our baby girl. She is so lovely. She's the sweetest thing in the world. And but I think just crying and attending to her and also trying to do things around the house and balancing that has been an interesting journey. As we're composing this score, this scene, really want to capture that feeling of getting near that wall and that uncertainty that if we can actually overcome. And that's a theme that shows up a lot. If you're familiar with this movie, it follows a story of Apollo Creed's son, Adonis Creed, who did not grow up with his father, who grew up in a lot of trouble. And then we see him become, through boxing, find his identity, through boxing, find his voice, and fight through some of the things that he experienced and fight out of the life that he experienced. And we want to capture that today through certain instruments that's going to feel like someone fighting, but also someone feeling defeated. So that's something that we're really trying to capture right now. We also want to capture the emotion of being vulnerable as he's in front of his daughter, experiencing those emotions and trying to keep the boundary of not falling apart in front of your kid, but also just being so overwhelmed or overcome that you can't help but to fall apart in front of your kid. And even the way that he finishes that scene, but there's definitely a build-up, and this build-up just want to have a softness and undertone that really glues everything together, because at the end of the day, this scene is fighting for hope, a moment of despair, being tired, feeling helpless, yet still pushing through those emotions. So this has been another episode, and I want to thank you for watching and supporting this channel. As always, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for the next episode. If you want to be a part of the family and get these extended videos, feel free to join the Patreon team, where you can get access to download these songs, these scores that we're composing, and more. So stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, and I thank you for watching.
I'm sorry.